In this tutorial, I want to walk you through the step-by-step process of getting started with Gumroad and how to upload and sell your first or next ebook or digital download. So what is Gumroad? Gumroad is a digital product platform that you can use as an online coach, course creator, or creative to sell your digital products. So, whether you are selling ebooks, planners, templates, spreadsheets, software, or online courses, you can use Gumroad to automate the delivery process. So, Gumroad is a basic product delivery platform. And if you are looking for more advanced features, such as, say, sales funnels, order bumps, one click upsells, downsells, Gumroad is not going to be able to provide those advanced capabilities. But what it can do is give you a great option for having a budget friendly, user friendly digital product delivery system that is going to allow you to quickly and easily set up your or position yourself to be able to set up your products in a way that you can sell them quickly and easily. You will want to look to platforms such as, say, Samcart, Thrivecart, maybe ClickFunnels, which will allow you to do those more advanced upsells, downsells, and order bumps. But if you are an online coach or course creator who is just getting started, or you're in the beginning phases of your online business, you don't need anything fancy, then what you can do to build your digital product empire is use Gumroad. It's going to be a great option for you. So it's easy to use and you don't need a website, okay, to start selling your digital products. So Gumroad is free to get started. And if you are on gumroad.com, you can go to pricing and you can see your basic pricing options. So if you're just getting started, you can see that the options here allow you to start selling for free on the Gumroad platform. There is going to be a transaction fee of 5% with the free version, plus a charge fee that is 3.5% plus 30 cents. Okay, and this is for every single sale that you make. These are going to be the charges that Gumroad is going to subtract from your sale. So they do have a paid option, and if you upgrade to the creator plan, you can remove the Gumroad branding. You can add your own CSS, which is basically just code, which allows you to customize, have more customization of your pages, and you can use your own domain name, and the 5% fee is waived. So you're only getting charged the 3.5% plus 30 cents per sale. Now, if you are just getting started, go ahead and start with the free version to see how you like it, to see how you like the platform, and to determine if it is a good fit, if it fits your needs before you actually upgrade. So, to get started, you can go ahead and click on Start Selling, and then it's going to take you to a sign up page. So, if you want to connect with Facebook, you can do that. You can also connect with your Twitter account, or you can just enter or sign up with an email and a password. Once you have inputted that information, you can click on Create Account. If you already have an account, which I do, we can go ahead and log in. And once you get set up with your account, you're going to want to log in. And then you are going to see the Gumroad dashboard. And we don't necessarily want to build our profile or learn about tips to grow our audience at this point. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to want to update our settings. So let's go to settings so we can go underneath our name, We can go to settings, and you're going to want to complete your settings. So you're going to add a username, okay, in gumroad.com/Andrea. That's going to be the page that pops up when people go to your Gumroad homepage. Consider it your homepage, okay? And from here, you can go ahead and customize your information, your language, time zone. You can choose if you want to sell in dollars, pounds, euros. So depending on the region that you're in, you can go ahead and choose that. We'll keep it at US dollars. And then if you want to apply sales tax, again, you can go ahead and choose the sales tax for the region that you're in, and then billing. So the next option is Gumroad Discover. And this is where you will be able to show your products in the Gumroad marketplace. So you can choose to click this off or on. And sales made via a Gumroad Discover purchase are subject to an additional 10% fee. So they're going to charge you another 10% for you to be able to essentially be promoted within the Gumroad marketplace, okay, on top of the transaction fee that they're already charging you. So the next step is to actually choose your industry or niche. And I'm going to choose, or I have chosen, education. They don't have business or marketing, but you can come in here and choose the niche. And then you can update your account details when you're done. And then we're going to scroll up, and you can go through your payout tabs, how you want to get paid. Okay, you're going to want to fill out all of this information just to make sure that you are getting paid. So when you make a transaction, Gumroad is going to send your information, or send your payment, excuse me, to your bank account of choice. Okay? You can update your password, and then there are going to be advanced features like a custom domain, and you need to upgrade to be able to use a custom domain. You can use ping endpoints, third-party analytics, and you can choose to add Google Analytics. And if you are doing, say, retargeting or Facebook ads, then you can choose to add your Facebook pixel here. And then there's some other options here, but more often than not, you're not going to necessarily need these. Okay, and then if you wanted to delete your Gumroad account, you can do it here. So once you have saved your settings, the next step is to come into the profile tab, and this is where you are going to customize or brand your homepage. So you can come in and you can hit style, and this is where you can pick a theme. So you can scroll through these and see the different setups that they have for you, the different themes. We'll keep it at the Gumroad default. You can customize your buttons. So if you have brand colors that you want to use, you can go ahead and enter in the hex codes. You can add a background. We'll just pull an image. And then you can also add custom CSS. Okay, so that's how a background would look. Obviously, you would want to make sure that you have an appropriate background. Okay, but you can come in here and you can customize. So you can come in here and add a profile picture, and this can be of you if you are a personal brand, or your logo. Okay, and then you can go to connection, so you can connect your Facebook page, your Twitter profile. And then under follow form, this is going to be your call to action. So you can have follow, subscribe, submit, sign up. It doesn't necessarily allow you to type in your custom call to action. So these are the choices that you have available to you. And then you can embed this on, say, your website for people to be able to follow you on your Gumroad platform. Okay? So once that is done, you can go to preview mode, and this is how it is going to look if you were a customer. Okay, so you see it removes the navigation bar here. Okay, and once you're done, you're going to click Save Changes. So once you are done setting up and customizing, now it's time to start creating or adding your first product. So in the product page, it's going to prompt you to choose the type of product that you want to use. So there's classic. This is you want to create a product, you want to create it now, you want to publish it now. There's pre-order, where you can actually decide to take pre-orders before the launch date. So you sell before the launch date. And then you can set up a membership. And this is where you will have the ability to charge on a recurring basis. So whether that is monthly, weekly, yearly, you can choose that. You're going to give your product a name. You're going to put in your dollar amount. And if your product contains physical goods, which ours doesn't, it's purely a virtual product or a digital download. But if it does, you can choose here. Ours does not. And then you're going to hit Next and Customize. Okay. So what are you creating? This is where you are going to set up your actual sales page, your product sales page. So our product name is already here. We can go to the description section, and this is where you're going to describe your product offer. So you want to make it enticing, you want to make it compelling, you want to make it interesting, and you want to make it as detailed as possible so people know what it is that they are going to get when they purchase your product. So in this editor section, you can add a headline. So I'm just going to pull from my notes, and I'm just going to copy and paste this here. And if we wanted to change the heading, we have H3 and H4. H3 is more of what we want. Okay, when you're done, you're going to hit return. You're going to click the add icon. And you can see these two icons here, the camera icon and the play button icon. So if you click the camera icon, you can actually add an image, and it's going to prompt you to add an image from your desktop. If you click on the play button, you can paste a YouTube, Vimeo, Facebook, or Instagram link, and then you can press enter, and it's going to connect to your video. Okay, if you have a promotional video, you can add that here. So for right now, what we'll do is we'll simply add a product image or a product mock-up. So let's pull that. Okay, and that's how that's going to show up there. And then what we can do is we can continue to add content. Click inside the editor or description box. And let's say we wanted to add bullet points. So we'll add or copy and paste what's included inside of our product. Just some of the highlights, okay? And let's say that we wanted to actually make these bullet points, so we can highlight everything, and we can click this little dot here, and it's going to make it a bullet point. And as you are adding content, you can see on the right side of our screen, it is adding our content. So we can add a cover page, and we can again choose files, and it can be an image or a video. Okay, so you see that there. And then what we can do is we can also add a call to action. And these are our options. So again, they don't really give you a whole lot of options. You can say, I want this, buy this, or pay. These are kind of boring, but we'll put I want this or choose I want this. And then you can see here in the summary section, this is where you can highlight, again, what's included in your digital product offer. So you'll get, say, 10 social media templates. And you can see it shows up under the call to action button here. If we want to add additional details, we can add additional attributes. And this is where you can list, say, your file name, your file types, maybe your file size. So let's say that you wanted to add a dollar amount. So we can put in an attribute, and we can just put templates. And $97. Okay, and we can continue to add template 2, $87. And so on and so forth. So this is good if you want to add also a description of the video lessons that are in here. So let's say you have video 1 and it is 5 minutes and 25 seconds. Okay, video 2 is 10 minutes, 23 seconds. Video 3, okay, 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Or if you are selling templates and you wanted to add the dimensions, say you're selling social media templates and it's an Instagram template. So you can put 1080 pixels by 1080. Okay, and then it's going to show up here in the sidebar. Okay, so for now, we'll change that back to a dollar amount. Okay, so once you're done, you can move on to the content section. And under this section, you can upload your digital product files. So let's go ahead and upload our files, or choose the option to upload our files. And you can upload them from your computer. From existing, we don't have any existing files here yet. So this is grayed out, or you can upload them from Dropbox. So if we go from computer, we can go ahead and choose a file that we want to add. And this is the file that is going to be delivered to your customer once they have made a purchase and they have been sent their confirmation receipt. Okay, if you have multiple files, just continue to click on the from computer or from Dropbox or from existing, and you can add as many files as you need to that make up your product offer. Okay. And if you are selling a digital product where you want to generate a unique license key, so maybe you're selling software or some type of app, then you can set that up here as well. And you can generate a unique license key per sale. Okay. And you can turn that on. And that key is going to be needed and given to your customer in the confirmation receipt so that they can get access to that piece of software. Now, if you wanted to, say, redirect to a URL after purchase where they actually download their content from a specific URL or custom page, then you can click redirect, and that's going to allow you to add a redirect URL. Okay. Or you can deliver your content through Gumroad, which is what we wanted to do. Okay. So the next step is going to be to add your pricing. So our pricing is already here, or you can choose the option, allow customers to pay what they want. And then you can set a minimum amount and a suggested amount. Next, you will see versions. And versions is where you can add variations of your product offer. So if you have a light version or a deluxe version or a pro version or a platinum version, okay, or if you are offering tiered options where you have three separate product packages where option 2 and 3 have additional bonuses or lessons or add-ons, then you can create multiple versions here. So we can add a version, and you're going to give this version a name. So we'll just call it for right now DPK Pro. And you can put in description, additional value, okay, the dollar amount is going to be an extra $27. And then you can choose the quantity as well if you want to sell a limited number of this particular version. Okay, and then you can select files that you want associated with this particular product offering. So if you're adding additional value, then you're going to be adding, additional videos or files or PDFs, whatever it is, you can upload that here. And then if you wanted to add another option, call this one DPK Platinum. You can again add a description, additional dollar amount. So let's say that's $47 more. And you can see that the price changes here with the DPK Platinum. It's $47 plus $197, which was the original list price. Or if you wanted to, for the DPK Pro, the additional value might be a video, tutorial, and you can actually put an optional name. You can put that there. And then you see that the name changes. So we want it to actually be what the name is. And then under DPK Platinum, more additional value plus bonus plus mastermind. Okay, and you see all of the description shows up here. So with versions, This is about as close as you are going to get to an upsell or, say, an order bump, where you can add more value to your base product and give people options to be upsold. Okay, so next you can go to settings, and this is the section where you can limit the number of product sales. So if you are doing, say, an early bird special and you've baked scarcity or urgency into your product offer, then you can say the first 50 people will get your product, and then there will be no more sold after that. If you want to give your customer the option to buy more than one copy of your product, you can allow customers to choose a quantity, and then this will allow them to, on the checkout page, add the quantity that they want. Okay, so once you are done, we can actually scroll back up and click Save Changes. Okay, and then we can go to the Checkout tab, and this is where you're going to add discount codes if you want to be able to add a discount or offer discounts or a coupon. And they're already going to generate for you a coupon name, but you can come in here and you can customize it, and you can decide if you want it for all products or just this particular product. And then you can choose the dollar amount, $23 off, or you can switch it to percentage, 23% off or 50% off, and it'll show you what that calculation will be or what your customer will pay. You can choose the quantity. So if you only want the coupon to be used 10 times or for the first 10 users, then you can do that. And then uses is going to tell you how many times that coupon code was used. And you can add as many discount codes that you would like. So let's say you have an affiliate or you're working with a partner and you want to give them a specific coupon code or discount code that they can use with their audience, then you'll know how many times that coupon code was used and how many sales were made through or using that coupon code. Okay, and then under settings, you want to tick the option to add discount code field to your purchase form so it shows up and people can input it. And then add field to all your products. So you can choose which option you want to use. Okay. You can scroll down to payment form, and this is going to give you the option under cardholder name to collect their full name. Their full name will never be shown, or their full name field will be shown when it will increase conversion. So we'll keep it at default. And you can choose to require shipping information or not. And then there might be additional fields that you will want to use, and you can add custom fields here. So maybe you want their phone number. It can be optional or required. Maybe you want their email address. Maybe you want their Instagram handle. Okay, so you can come in and add whatever custom fields that you want to add to your order form. And then under receipt, you can add a thank you note, something like, thank you for your purchase, your goodies are on the way. In the meantime, make sure you come join us inside of our free Facebook group. And then you can add the link to the Facebook group within the receipt. So when you're done, you're going to save your changes. And because it's asking me for a dollar amount here, we'll just go ahead and add that, and then we should be able to save our changes now. Once we save our changes, we're going to want to hit publish. Okay, and you can see the unique URL here. So under the Share tab, you can share your sales page, and they give you all of the options here. You can share it via social media links on Twitter and Facebook. You can copy the URL. You can embed it on your website. Okay. You can add button text or customize the button text. And you can choose to auto trigger the payment form when they click the button or allow single product purchases only. Okay, so you can take a look at those different options. And then you can copy and paste this code right into your website, on your sidebar, underneath a blog post, or on a product page. Okay, or even in an email. Okay, you can choose to embed the product page, okay, onto your website as well, or your sidebar. So you choose that option there, and then you can again copy and paste the code. Okay. Under profile, you can choose the option here to tick or not tick, shown on your creator profile, and then discover. And then you can also display your product ratings if you'd like, your product reviews. And if your content is not meant for kids, then you can choose to tick the option that says this product contains content meant only for adults. Okay, so once you are done, we'll go back up and save our changes. And you can do a test by opening up again an incognito window in your browser. So let's go back to our form in incognito view, and then we're going to click on I want this. And then now you can see that it allows you to actually put in your payment details. So we have our email address, phone number, email address optional, Instagram handle. So these are all the custom fields. These are the custom fields that we added. And then you have your credit card. You can pay with PayPal. So this is cool because you can actually accept payments with PayPal even if you don't have a PayPal account yourself. Because remember, the transaction is going through the Gumroad gateway, not necessarily through PayPal. Okay, so if you want to edit your product, you can go back to the Edit Product tab, and then you can choose to make any changes. And now you can see that it shows up here. If we open it up, this is what it looks like. Okay. If you want to delete, you can go here and duplicate or delete your product here as well. If you want to create a new product, you start the process all over again. So super easy, super budget friendly, very simple to navigate and add your product files that when someone makes a purchase, they are going to immediately receive your download links and be able to use and rave about your first or your next profitable digital product.